What about Chrissy?
Why do I have the feeling that the minute I go through that door, nothing will ever be the same again?
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Did you mean it, Mom, when you think that Ross is coming around? You think he really wants us to be a family, even though Kevin isn't his biological son?
He brought Kevin home from the hospital. That must mean something.
Yeah, that's a good sign, isn't it? I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna think positive. That's what I have to do.
What you have to do is take care of yourself, starting by not standing out in the cold. Let's get you in the house.
You look fine.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alan. Amanda. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Any nonsense. You didn't interrupt anything that you couldn't know, or anyone else for that matter. Amanda and I were just discussing her wedding plans.
Oh.
She and Roger will be married in May.
Oh, that soon? You must be very excited. Very. When Josh and I were making our wedding plans, it was the best time of our lives. Congratulations.
Thank you. If you'll both excuse me.
Where are you going, Amanda?
No time to chat, Father. More important things to do.
Oh, please, don't leave on my account.
Why not? My father obviously prefers his nurse's company to his daughter's.
What was that all about?
Don't pay any attention. Amanda's oversensitive. You never know the right thing to say. Now, I wouldn't worry about it if I were you.
won't. Don't worry.
Well, you called me, you hung up abruptly, so you must have something very important to tell me.
Yes, I do.
Oh, good.
I came over here to tell you that I'm quitting.
You're what?
Yes, I know it's very short notice. And this job, it was terrific. And you know how much I got out of working for you, Alan. But I made a promise to Josh.
Well, I must say you caught me by surprise.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about anything. I'm going to find an excellent physical therapist to help you out of that wheelchair. What are you doing?
Well, you won't need to, because I'm already out.
Ellen. Ellen, that's fantastic. When did that happen?
Annie, please don't pretend that it matters that much to you. We both know that you took this job because you knew that I could keep Reva away from Josh. Now, do you feel the battle is won?
Please, Joshua, just let me go.
Not until you tell me what's going on.
I can't.
What are you keeping from me?
I already told you it's something that I can't discuss with
Eva,
you.
I'm just trying to understand this, okay? You say that you love me.
I do love you. That's why I can't tell you, because it would just complicate your life more than it
There
already
is
is.
nothing that I won't tell you. I'm not going to let you off the hook here. I want to know. I want to know what you're hiding.
I heard you brought Kevin home. Thank you. I'm just so glad to be home myself. Hi, guys. Hi. Oh, it's so good to see both of you. Okay. Hi. Oh, Jason, you have just grown like a full inch. Look at this, Mom. Look at my little basketball player. Yeah. It's the first time that they've been apart since they were born.
Well, everybody's home now.
Look, he looks great.
Hey, Kevin, hi. We have to be very careful when we pick him up because the pediatrician said that his incision is going to be tender for a while. Of course.
Is he on medication?
Yeah, he's penicillin twice a day, but that his daddy knows that already, right, Ross? Ross,
Please, Chrissy,
where
the doctor.
are you going?
To Pax.
To pack.
I'm moving out.
Easy. I'm going to have to work very hard to make sure Josh doesn't leave me after the baby is born. Good.
Well, you won't need me to help you accomplish that, Annie.
No, I do, Ellen, I do. It's just I have a little jam. Josh is spending a lot more time at home so he can keep an eye on me.
What, is he suspicious or something?
No, nothing like that. He went to my last appointment, and there's a slight complication in my pregnancy. It's minor, but the doctor said that I'm not supposed to have any stress whatsoever.
I see. And to Josh, anything having to do with Alan Spaulding must be stressful, right?
Something like that. So you see how it's good news and it's bad news? I don't know how I'm going to keep Reva steered away from Josh, but on the other hand, Josh hasn't been this loving since he first fell in love with me.
Well, I'm happy for you.
And I hope you know how grateful I am to you for all your help.
I really haven't helped you that much.
Are you kidding me? Reva's in Chicago right now looking for her lost sister, and Josh is exactly where I want him to be, at home, waiting for me. I can't tell you how attentive he's been ever since Reva's been out of the picture. I am going to get that man to love me again like he used to when we first met. I mean, he did love me very much once. And I believe he still would if Reva never came back into his life.
Well, Annie, you're in the process of getting all of that back.
And I wouldn't have gotten this far if it wasn't for you. You know, at first, to be honest, the only reason why I took this job is because I knew that you would be able to help me.
And I always thought it was my boyish charm and good looks.
Both of us know that there was no love lost between us. I can't believe that I'm saying this, but I've really grown to admire you, Alan.
Oh, thank you.
No,
Yeah,
I'm serious.
glad.
I am. I mean, the determination and strive that you showed to get out of that wheelchair, you worked very hard on your physical therapy. You put extra hours in. You endured a lot of pain.
Well, I have to admit it wasn't a lot of fun.
And you did it. And you're on your feet right now. If I could put that kind of persistence into my marriage, then Reva wouldn't be a problem at all.
Annie, you have as much persistence and determination as I do. Now, look, we make a very good match. We know how to help each other. I really wish you would reconsider my offer.
I can't. I just can't.
I know. You made a promise to your husband.
Ellen, why do you care? I mean, the truth is, our work together is almost over. Why would you keep me when you're so far along? You don't need me.
I wouldn't say that.
Why are you shutting me out
Let
like
it go,
this?
Joshua.
I can't do
The
that.
last thing you need right now is to be more involved in my life.
Reva, I'm already involved. I love you.
And I love you. But please don't ask me to share this with you. I can't.
Why not?
We're having a hard enough time staying away from each other as it is.
Reva, come on, look at yourself. You're all tied up in knots here. You're asking me to stay away. I don't want to stay. I want to help you.
You can't. I know how much you love that baby that Annie's carrying, and you should. It's your child. And Annie doesn't deserve what's happening between us. And it's not her fault that I came back into your life.
Reva, come on.
It's not. She's an innocent in this,
She's
and
not.
she loves you.
She's not. She lied and
All
manipulated
she
me
wants
to
is
get
what
pregnant.
every woman wants and deserves in this world.
Reva,
she wants
please.
a husband who loves her back, someone that she could be happy with.
Well,
for the
I
rest of her
can't
life.
give her that. You know I can't.
I don't believe in needing people, Annie.
Oh, really?
No, it makes one vulnerable. Life is complicated enough without emotional ties. I've learned that the hard way. Life is much easier without them.
You really fell hard for Reva, didn't you?
Huh. What makes you say that?
Well, it's pretty clear. You fell in love with her, and I don't think that you would have helped me if losing her didn't hurt so much. Alan, you can play this man of steel all you want to the rest of the world, but to tell you the truth, I'm not buying it. I don't believe a word that you're saying. What is so funny?
You are Annie Lewis.
Me.
Yes. Yes, I knew you were a brilliant nurse and a very intelligent woman, but I had no idea that you were so stubborn and opinionated. And I never thought I never, ever thought I would hear you tell Alan Spaulding that he is full of it.
What the hell do you mean you're moving out? You should be counting your blessings that your wife's all right.
Roger, I am telling you, just go home.
The hell I will. With you walking out on my daughter.
Daddy, please.
She's home from the hospital. You have a chance to be together, and you're going to throw it away because of your self-righteousness?
Roger, please, that's not helping any.
Somebody's got to tell him the truth about
What
himself.
are you so upset about? From the first day that Blake and I were together, you wanted us apart. And look at this, you don't have to pull any strings. Your daughter did it all by herself.
Stop it, both of you. This is my marriage we're talking about. I know you mean well, but please, I can speak for myself. What I need is a moment alone with Ross.
All right, come on, let's see what use we can be in the kitchen.
Don't go, please. I don't want you to.
I'm glad that you were well enough to be released from the hospital, but you're here a little sooner than I expected, so I will make other arrangements and let you know where I am.
Arrangements?
Yeah, temporary ones, of course.
Does that mean...
Until we settle things permanently.
Ross, don't do it like this, at least until we've had a chance to talk things through. The boys need you. I need you. Ross, what? I don't even recognize you. What is this? You're so cold in your eyes.
Don't you make this any uglier than it already is.
You are making this
And
ugly.
please, don't upset Jason and Kevin.
I'm sorry. I want to talk. Can we at least talk?
I don't see that any purpose would be served.
Why are you doing this?
I don't want to hurt the boys.
Then don't go. Don't you even want to try?
I think it would be best for Jason and Kevin if I just make a clean break. So I'm going to get a few things right now, and I'll send for the rest, all right?
Ross, isn't there anything I can do?
Yes. Find yourself a good attorney.
Chrissy! All right.
Please don't get involved in this.
Don't leave. Don't leave. Please don't leave. Riva, I know you think you're doing the right thing by keeping this from me. I understand that. Look at it from my point of view, okay? Can't you see how hard it is for me to look into your eyes and see pain there and then have you ask me to step away? I can't do it.
We agreed.
I know we agreed that we would stay away from each other throughout the course of the pregnancy. We've been doing pretty good at that. But the hours for me in this house are so long. The minutes are so long. I know I have an obligation to that baby. And I intend to fulfill that obligation. I'm going to make sure that Annie stays clean and sober and healthy throughout the course of that pregnancy. And then I'm going to talk to her. I'm going to explain it to her. I'm going to try to make her understand that it's not her fault, that there was nothing she could do. That it's not fair. And that I'm going to take care of her and that child.
And then you'll tell her you're leaving her.
Yes. Because that's what I have to do. So I'm just asking you, I'm begging you, with something like this in your life that's so important, please don't shut me out.
I want to tell you so much as you want me to. Can't you see how lonely I must feel?
It doesn't have to be that way.
I want Joshua. I want
don't
you.
have
I
to be
want you in my life. I do. But I can't. It has to do with Mama. Something she told me before she died, and she made me promise that I'd keep it to myself, and I've already broken that promise by telling Buzz.
Rita, please, this is me. I was with you in that room. You and I were there together at Sarah's deathbed. And you remember what she told us right before she died. She told us to take care of each other.
I know what she said. I just don't know. I don't want to make this any worse. I can't tell you. Please, don't ask me again.
Wait, Reva, wait.
How do we end up like this, Mom? This can't be happening. This is like I'm watching some bad movie of somebody else's life. This is not supposed to happen.
Sweetie, getting upset is not doing you or the boys any good. You've got to try and stay calm.
Oh,
please.
calm. How am I going to be calm? My husband's packing upstairs.
Well, maybe he's up there thinking the whole thing over.
I know you're trying to make me feel better. Mom, the best thing that ever happened in my life is about to walk out that door.
Sweetie, he's hurting too. You got to give him a little time.
Oh, God, what are the boys and I going to do without him? It can't be too late, Mom. I have to do something to make Ross stay. I can't lose him. I won't lose him.
Easy, Kevin. You're such a brave boy. You made it through surgery like a champ, and now you're home safe and sound. Don't worry. Everything is going to be all right. I promise it will. Just a minute, Ross.
Not if my life depended on it.
You're going to walk out that door without one look back, huh?
They need to be fed, so, why don't you tell Holly that the bottles are in the door of the refrigerator?
Right now, Holly's in the kitchen cleaning up your mess.
What?
She's taking care of Chrissy. After the way you treated her, she's going to need as much attention as the boys, maybe more.
I don't need to hear this from
Oh, yes, you do. You're going to hear every last word. You were right, what you said before. I did try to warn Chrissy about you. I told her from the very beginning that you'd end up hurting her. But when it came to you, no way was she going to listen to me.
What's your point?
She wouldn't listen because she loved you too much. I saw her face when she looked at you. You made her light up. I have never before or since seen her smile the way she did when she married you. She couldn't believe that such a good person could love her the way you did. When I think of how she admired you and juxtapose that with your treatment of her now, it makes me sick.
I've heard enough.
No, not nearly. When you two married, I backed off.
Roger, you never...
Oh, yes, I did. I tried to forget my own feelings toward you because I could see how happy you made her.
You know, the only time you back off is when you're getting ready to attack again. That's the only time.
Not true. Believe it or not, I wish I'd been wrong about you, Ross. That you really were the man who deserved Chrissy. As it turns out, I was right. You don't have what it takes to care for my daughter when she needs you most. You're going to let your huge ego break her heart and break apart this family. Quite a man you are, Mahler. Quite a man.
Let me tell you in graphic terms what your daughter has...
Stop it. Dad, what did you say to him?
Roger, I think you better leave.
I'm not going anywhere.
You're only making things worse.
Never mind.
Ross, don't go.
You are Moxie, honey, Lewis. I'll give you that.
I do believe I owe that to Debbie Marcioni.
Debbie Marcioni? Who is that?
That's the toughest girl in my class. Well, she was a bully in my 5th grade class. She was bigger than the rest of us. You know what she used to do?
What?
She used to lock us in the bathroom stalls, and she wouldn't let us out until we took a puff of her cigarette, and then she would steal our homework.
She sounds very charming.
Oh, yeah, she was very charming. I mean, the principals even referred to her as the holy terror. Everyone was petrified of this girl.
Everyone except you.
Oh, no, I was too, except one day I decided that Debbie's reign would have to end, that she wasn't going to bully us anymore. So when it was my turn to be locked into the bathroom stall, I just wouldn't let her.
So what did you do?
I took her cigarettes and I flushed them down the toilet.
that took guts.
Well, not as much as it did telling on her for smoking.
I wonder whatever happened to Debbie Marcione.
She's probably in a Mexican security prison for women.
Probably.
Probably.
Well, you took care of her, didn't you?
Yeah, and the class made me hero for the day. You know, that was the first time that I ever felt really accepted. I never did like bullies much. I don't like it when people take what isn't theirs. Maybe that's why I never tip a toe around anyone, even if they're as important or influential as Alan Spaulding. I think I see a little crack in your armor, Alan. You better be careful. So you still haven't told me why.
Why what?
Why you make everybody around you think that you don't have a heart when it's completely obvious that you do.
I don't believe my sons believe that I do. Alan Michael left. Philip tolerates me only because he's hooked back into the family business.
Well, that must mean something between you two.
No, the only thing it means is he hates Roger Thorpe more than he hates me.
Maybe not. I don't think Philip hates you any more than you hate him. And you can't have that much disappointment or anger if there isn't any love.
You're very perceptive, Annie.
Maybe it's all those psych classes that they made me take when I was in nursing school. You see, the only thing that I see is your problem is that you mistake genuine feeling for weakness. Seems like the only things that matter to you are material, things that you can touch. Ellen, for God's sake, if you put 1/10 of the persistence that you had to get out of that wheelchair into your family, no one could stop you. Do you understand? You had faith in yourself. Faith, that's all it takes.
Annie, you weren't by chance the captain of your pep squad in high school, were you? Because
You
really
can make fun of me
quite
all
convinced
you
me.
want, but
Oh,
I know what I'm saying is true.
No, Annie. No, I'm not making fun of you. I respect you very much. I hope your husband appreciates the special woman he married.
Thank you. It's very sweet of you to say.
I meant it.
Excuse me, Mr. Spaulding.
Yes.
Dr. Phelps is here for your checkup.
Well, then tell him I'll be right in. Well, I'm sure he's here just to make sure that I'm not pushing myself too hard by walking too soon.
I think that's a very good idea. In fact, I need to get home anyway.
Yeah, well, no, Annie, please don't leave yet. We haven't finished our discussion.
No, I think we've discussed everything that we need to discuss.
Annie, I would hate to lose you. Amanda, would you mind keeping company with Annie while I go see Doctor?
Well, you certainly seem to have gotten to my father in a way you managed to.
Excuse me.
He likes you, Annie. He actually seems almost human when he talks to you.
Yeah, we do get along well.
Yes. Well, I suppose I owe you a thank you. Getting him back on his feet again.
Oh, no, that was completely Alan. I mean, once he sets his mind to something, there's nothing he can't do.
Thank you for enlightening me about my own
I didn't
father.
mean to.
Doesn't matter.
So, it must be great that Alan's being so supportive of your wedding.
Oh, it's wonderful.
I mean, I'm a little confused, though. It's no secret that Alan and Roger have never really gotten along.
You know, speaking of gossip, Annie, how are you and Josh doing these days? There weren't many people, if I recall, who gave your marriage good odds of survival once Reva showed up.
Maybe I won't wait for Alan after all.
Oh, but don't let me chase you out. Oh, unless you're, well, you must be very busy, what with holding on to that husband and all. Reva can be fun in competition.
On second thought, maybe I will wait for him. And you can tell me how you managed to get Roger to forget all about his ex.
Dinah? Piece of cake. He never loved her.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the one that he really never got over. Holly Reed. Oh, maybe I'm wrong, but I could have sworn that's what I heard.
I don't know what catacombs you've been hanging out in, honey, but that is ancient history. Besides, it's totally untrue. Holly can't... She despises Roger, and, well, frankly, he couldn't care less.
I didn't mean to make things worse. I just couldn't stand the way that arrogant jerk was hurting Chrissy.
You never mean to make things worse, but somehow you always do.
Ross, please
Let
don't go.
go.
Please just give me a chance. Ross, please don't. Oh, my. Okay, Bubba. Daddy's gonna come home. I know he is. He is.
Sweetie, why don't you go get some rest? You haven't sat down since we got home from the hospital.
You have to take care of yourself. Your boys are counting on you.
I'm fine. Oh, gee, I guess I'm wiped out.
Go on.
Of course you are.
I'm going to stay here with the boys. Mom's home with Meg. I don't need to rush back.
You see? Supportive grandmothers run in the family, right? Oh, sweetie. Chrissy. I know you don't believe it, but what I said before is true. Everything is going to be all right. I promise it will.
I don't believe you, Daddy. But I love you for wanting it to be that way.
Oh.
Hello. Hi, Flesh. I'm so glad you called. Yes, we brought her home. Yeah, Roger's here. Listen, Ross left. Yeah, it was. So I finally got her to lie down, and I'm going to stay here with the boys. What's happening at the paper? Well, that's some good news for a change. Yeah, why don't you sign off on the lead article and then get here as soon as you can? Okay. Yes, I love you, too. I'll see you then. Bye.
Fletcher's coming by.
Yes, yes. So, everything's under control here. Why don't you can get going.
I can stay longer.
It's all right. You don't need to stick around. I'm sure you must have had lots of Spalding business to do, huh?
Holly, how can I think about business when our daughter's going through this? But since you asked me to, I'll leave. Obviously, you'll be more comfortable if I do.
Mom, I don't want to sit here by myself. Will you come sit with me?
Roger, why don't you stay here? Well, you stay with the boys while I'm with her. It would be help.
Great. And you tell Chrissy not to worry. Oh, I'll take her the boys. Yeah. I'm singing that a lot lately. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Thanks. Okay. Ty, Karina, that was Mr. Ritter down in Village Hardware. He needs some help. Now, it's only paying minimum, but it is work.
Okay.
Great.
Oh, sorry. Hi.
Oh, Miss Shane.
So, did you have any luck? Did you find out anything about Danny?
Well,
Hey.
are you you going
I
somewhere?
was about to give up hope on you.
Yeah? Well, I'm glad I caught you then.
What'd your orthopedist say?
Well, he said exactly what I was hoping he would say. He was absolutely furious that I had pushed myself so hard and overexercised, but he was thrilled with my progress.
Oh, Alan, I'm so happy for you, really I am.
You know, and he says I'm in excellent shape, and he wants me to continue my therapy.
I know where you're going with this. And
What?
I told you that I was going to find you an excellent nurse.
I don't want an excellent nurse. I want you.
Thanks a lot.
So you see, who would I have to snipe at around here? Huh?
I'm sure you would find someone.
I will never live in this chair again because it made me weak, and I cannot be weak when Roger Thorpe is trying to worm his way into my family.
Maybe this isn't any of my business, but I don't get it. Didn't you tell me that you were planning Amanda and Roger's wedding?
I did indeed.
Do you hate him or not?
I think you were right. It's none of your business.
Okay. Well, before I forget, Amanda left, but before she did, it looked like she had something important to tell you.
Really? Well, maybe she's starting to have second thoughts about this upcoming nuptial, you know?
I have no idea. Alan, be careful. I don't know what she was thinking. She was too busy giving me a hard time.
Well, she does that
Easy.
sometimes. What am I saying? She does that all the time, but don't let it get to you.
No, I won't. I already told you that people like Amanda Spaulding do not intimidate me.
You know, Annie, I really wish you would reconsider my offer. I mean, maybe you could talk with Josh and come up with some kind of compromise or something. Maybe a few hours a week, that's
Sorry,
all.
Alan, I can't be your physical therapist. My doctor said no heavy lifting.
No, the only lifting you will be doing is a burden off of my shoulders, Annie.
What?
Yeah. I'm not talking about physical therapy. What I am talking about is family relations, specifically daughter and father.
Oh, I knew it. You had deeper feelings for Amanda than you're letting on, and you want me to help you guys get along.
No, not at all. I want you to help me keep her away from Roger Thorpe.
Should be home by now, Roger.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the one that he really never got over. Holly Reed.
See, I thought we felt the same way about each other. Okay. I'm not very good at expressing my feelings, but I feel more. All right? I care about you. Truly. But you don't believe me.
I never said that.
You don't have to. I've never seen you so cold. What is this really all about? Isn't it Holly, the fact that I was stuck with her?
I told you, I don't care about that. I don't give a damn about Holly.
Well, I guess you don't have the same feelings for me that I have for you.
Well, if you're not here, guess I'll just have to find you.
All quiet on the Western Front.
Well, pretty much. How goes it up north?
Well, she finally fell asleep. In my arms, with her forehead all scrunched up like when she was 5 years old.
I never knew her then.
I came down for some coffee. You want some?
Sure. Maybe you want to go to sleep. There you go. Here's your teddy bear. All right. Yeah.
You take milk, right?
Mm-hmm. Boy, how do you like that bone, huh? Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry if I made an ass of myself with Ross. I just couldn't stand that arrogant jerk walking out on her.
Yeah, so you said.
Any fool could see all Chrissy did was make a mistake. She loves him so much. What man would put pride in front of that kind of love?
Bye, okay. Oh, sweetie, hey, what's the matter? Yeah, the doctor said he was going to be a little cranky after surgery.
Who could blame him? If some guy took my spleen, I'd be fighting mad, too.
Yeah, sweetheart. What can we do for you? Huh?
Here.
You better know.
You know what? Let me try something.
Okay, I got him.
Now, come on. Let me try. Hey, you want this?
What's that?
Hey.
Hey. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, thank you.
He's smiling now.
Yeah. You get some prize.
I don't understand this. I thought Amanda and Roger were none of my business.
I just changed my mind.
I don't know what I could possibly do for you. I barely know them.
Forget about Roger, but I think you are the perfect person to handle Amanda.
Well, I'm certainly not scared of her, but... Alan, to be completely honest with you, I don't care much for your daughter.
Annie, I can understand that, but you can pretend to, can't you?
I don't know.
Now, I haven't called in any favors, but I have been very good to you the past few weeks. I mean, I paid you very well for being my nurse. I've helped you keep Reva away from your husband, Josh, and I have asked for nothing. Now, Annie, couldn't you please do this one thing for me?
You are the master manipulator, aren't you? What'd you do? Get a degree in persuasion?
A PhD.
Okay. I'll think of some excuse to give to Josh.
I knew I could count on you, Annie.
Oh, be careful. But I want you to know the only reason why I'm doing this is it's been a long time since I made anyone laugh as hard as you did today.
The feelings are mutual. I haven't had a lot to laugh about lately. But stick around. We may have a little fun while we try to get what we want.
Actually, I was able to contact a caseworker I know in social services who handles teenagers placed in foster care.
Well, that sounds like a good place to start.
Yeah. I think I managed to get a lead or two.
You're kidding. Oh, that's great.
Unfortunately, I don't know if I can count on my sources.
Joshua.
Hold on to the passion. Hold on tight and don't let go.
Light.
All the day's news reported by television's most experienced team of reporters. How you see America depends on where you look. Look to the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.